Hi there. Welcome to the second Crawlbot Basics video, where we're going to look at how you choose the right web data extraction API for Crawlbot. Now, if you've watched our first Crawlbot Basics video, you should know that Crawlbot is a spidering tool that can quickly follow links throughout an entire site. What this video is concerned with is what Crawlbot does when it visits each of these pages. Diffbot has a range of web data extraction APIs. You don't need to be technical at all to use these APIs. You can select one right from within the UI in which you make a new crawl. You can see on the screen the entire list of our automatic extraction APIs. These are AI and machine vision enabled extraction tools that render a page that Crawlbot takes them to. They view the page and then they extract relevant information with no rules needed. This means you can send these extraction APIs to pages you've never seen before, and if it's the right type of page, structured data should be returned. So what do we mean by the right type? Basically, each of our automatic extraction APIs is trained to deal with the type of page. A vast majority of the web can be classified as one of a relatively small number of page types, and depending on the page type, the information that's useful to a human is likely different. For example, details that may be useful on a product page could include pricing, availability, SKUs, review data, an image, a brand, and so forth. And so those are the types of fields the product API is trained to return. The list of fields will be different for the article API or the image API. The one outlier on this list is the Analyze API. This API is meant to try and determine what a page type is and route that page to the proper extraction API. So you can use Analyze when you aren't quite sure how a page is structured. Additionally, Diffbot offers one extraction API that's not one of the automatic APIs. This is called our Custom API. For a custom API, a user can specify rules for what they want to extract on a page. This is useful in two cases. Either you're dealing with an unusual page type where there's no automatic extraction API, or you want a field return that's not a default field in one of the automatic extraction APIs. To use a custom API, you'll need to configure it in advance. You can find Custom API on the left of the dashboard at app.diffbot.com if you have a startup or above plan. And you work to specify which fields to return by loading up a sample page with the same structure as the pages you want to extract from. You then specify the precise fields you want returned. To use a custom API with Crawlbot, you simply choose a custom API by the name you've saved it as from within the Create a Crawl screen. This concludes our look at how to choose the right extraction API to pair with Diffbot's Crawlbot. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to keep up to date with our other coverage of structured data, web data extraction, knowledge graphs, and NLP. Until next time.